Hello, my beautiful new mommies. Excited to be here again. So I recently posted an image I created talking about the 3 phases that I went through in the first year of mommyhood. And I wanted to go into my story, especially for the first 3 months. Mommyhood is a beautiful experience. It's intense, it's messy. Um, you don't have a lot of sleep, but there's so much joy in it. Um, and it's tough, especially in the first year because you're just figuring everything out. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to put this on YouTube yet. I'm not sure if I want to get this out there. But this is going to be the real and raw story of those first 3 months and why I realized that I needed to build my own village. Um, so the first thing is my son. Usually babies, and again, this is usually, every baby is different, but usually babies feed every 3 hours. At the beginning, my son was feeding every hour and a half. So this means that I had 15 minutes. Ladies, I'm talking 15 minutes between feedings to do anything. And at night, it was every 3 hours, but during the day, it was every hour and a half. So when I created the self-care checklist of even if you only have 15 minutes, this is real. This list came from my experience and my routine that I was on with my son. And to be real, I was lucky if I even brushed my teeth by 4 p.m. I was lucky if I washed my face every day. If I got to wash my face, that was a good day. So that's one. The second thing is husband. My husband was home on the weekends, but when I talk about needing a village for support, I'm really talking about during the week. Because yes, I had family that came to visit and they helped, and that was a huge help, and I'm so grateful for that. And my husband helped on the weekends and when he could at night. But there were, times during the week where I really needed help. So another story that I went through, and the first time that I realized that I needed to create a village was, there was one time where my husband was out of town and the baby wasn't feeling well, and I had been up for 48 hours. I did not know that a human being could be awake off and on for 48 hours, but I experienced this, and I will tell you and maybe your experience is different, but for me, being up for 48 hours off and on, and your husband is out of town and you have no local support, was a big wake-up call to me. That was when I really realized that I needed help and that no one was going to do it for me, and if I wanted a village, I was going to have to go out and create my own. And so this is where all of this started. And these are the tips. When I went to my first mommy and baby class, I will tell you, I burst into tears. This was just where I was at. I just, it was all new for me, and yeah, it was intense. But this is why I feel so strongly about helping moms find their village, because I do believe that our generation, we're moving a lot more. We're not necessarily close to family. We're also having kids at a later age, so grandparents are older. So even if you do have family in town, they might not be able to help. Um, and I really underestimated the need for support around this time. So this is where I come in, and I'm just going to be sharing how I did this and how I created my village. And I'm excited to be sharing more.